Hello, everybody. So a little bit about myself. I actually, in addition to my company, I also teach at 3 different universities. I teach project management, risk management, and agile project management. And today's brief session is going to be on why cybersecurity is so important. So this is the first of 3 webinars I'll do in this series, and I hope that you find this valuable. Okay, so what is cybersecurity? It's also known as information technology security, and it includes techniques to protect computers, networks, programs, and data from access that is unauthorized or from attacks on one's computers or systems. A cyber attack is an attempt to cause damage or destruction of a computer system or network. So when I thought about creating this presentation, part of the reason for it is how much cybersecurity has been in the news and in our space recently. As an IT professional and someone who is an IT security professional, I've been focused on it for most of my career, at least since I got into software development. But recently, I'd say in the last decade or even half of the last decade, we've seen more and more cybersecurity attacks, and some that you may be familiar with. There was the attack Target, the data attack for that had credit card numbers and other information. Sony was attacked by North Korea. Equifax, I know that one concerned me deeply because there's almost everybody has information that Equifax has gathered. Marriott, Yahoo. I think Yahoo still suffers from that attack. I know a lot of people who canceled their Yahoo accounts after that. Even Adobe had an attack that unencrypted their people's passwords, users' passwords. And then maybe the most disturbing, the Office of Management and Budget, which is actually the federal government. I was also concerned about that being a federal government contractor. However, that didn't personally hit me. So when you think of all of those attacks, you start to think to yourself, maybe things are not as safe as I think they are, including in that I don't think I mentioned there's also one farther back than then, J.P. Morgan and Chase, which is a bank. When you think about banks being attacked, you know that that's something that they're thinking about and looking into and considering and putting up barriers. So if they're susceptible to attacks, what about you and I? Okay, and so that's why I wanted to share this to increase awareness. So let's go on and talk about a few other things. We have attacks and breaches, and I just want to give you a little bit of a definition. So an attack, as I said, is an attempt to obtain unauthorized access to information or services or to harm or damage IT systems. A breach is actually an incident that results in an attack, and that occurs by bypassing the system's security structure. There's a video of a hacker that I highly recommend that you watch. It's not easy for me to share that through video now. I provide the link there, and I'll also email it to you after this presentation. But I wanted to let you know about this. This doesn't take very long. I think it's about 4 minutes, but you actually watch somebody do social engineering. And what social engineering entails is somebody makes a phone call and starts asking you information. We need to be careful about hacking and attacking is not necessarily just in your computer. It can be a social engineering event also involving your computer. So somebody could say, hey, I'm here to do this. I want to help you with something. Go to this site and click on this thing. Doing those things could actually provide a breach that can then allow for an attack. So I highly encourage you to watch that. Okay, so a little bit about attacks and breaches. 90% of successful cyber attacks succeed because of human error. So as an IT security professional, this is very notable to me. Most organizations I've ever worked in, everybody thinks, oh, we're okay for IT security. We have a department for that. Okay? That department probably has a few people in it. Even if it's a very large organization and there's 10 people in it, if there's thousands or tens of thousands of people in your organization, they are not going to be able to be the only people safeguarding. So we as users, everybody who has a computer, whether it's for personal use or for work use, keep in mind that that human error is responsible. Okay, so it's like having a gated space around your house, like a fence area, and then leaving it unlocked. Okay, I live in a neighborhood, pretty nice neighborhood. The police say the most crimes occur because people leave their car door unlocked or their house unlocked. So it doesn't matter how many doors, windows, locks you have, security systems, if you leave it unlocked, that's a problem. So that's what this is referring to. So we talk about common threats. I have some quotes here I want to share with you. And again, the main focus of today is, you know, what is cybersecurity and why is it important? Okay, and that's really our main focus. So I'm hoping that this presentation leaves you with that. So this is a quote by a professor of human-centered technology and a director of the UK Research Institute, and she says, you need to really work with your people and embark on conversations with them about the threats that are out there. That's what we want to change. We want people to talk about security, discuss the risks, but help each other out. The more people talk about security with each other, the better things will become. Okay, and so one of the things that is important here is for us to not segment IT security. Most people in this session are probably project managers or in the project management arena. We don't want to just say, oh, there's a security department that deals with that. No, it's actually our responsibility. We have to look at every project we have, every system we implement. What are the security requirements? What do we need to do now to make sure that we develop a system that is protecting the security of the data in that system and unauthorized access? So those are part of our requirements for that project, and we need to make sure we address those inside of what the project scope is and not wait until it's completed to then look at that. Okay, and I have another quote here for you from Warren Buffett. Many people know him, either the most wealthiest person in the world or the second most wealthiest, depending on.
Hi there, hope you enjoyed that last clip. My name is Michael Maludis, and if you'd like to watch the full 60 minutes of that last webcast, while also gaining complete unlimited access to our entire library of IT learning, simply visit our subscribe page at greatpro.org/subscribe. Unlimited annual access is $199 per year, but if you use the coupon code LEARN2EARN, you can drop that membership fee to just $149. That's less than $13 per month for unlimited access to over 1,000 hours of on-demand career development, covering the entire spectrum of IT management best practices, including business analysis and requirements, software development, quality and testing, risk management, process improvement, project management, and even digital transformation. But your membership doesn't just give you unlimited access to our vast learning library. You also get free access to our mobile app, as well as direct access to our network of over 300 of the world's leading IT consultants, all of whom are dedicated to putting practical knowledge at your fingertips so that you can learn more and earn more. I hope you will join me in becoming a member of the Great IT Professional and advancing your career with us. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button above so that you get notified whenever we publish new free webcasts each week of the year. Thank you for your time and best wishes for your continued success.